Maya was a lively and curious girl who lived in the small town of Evergreen. Every month, she eagerly waited for the first day of the month, because that's when her pocket money arrived. Maya's parents gave her a fixed allowance every month, and they always told her,
"You can use this money for whatever you like, but remember to plan ahead and save a little for the future."
Now, Maya loved spending money. The moment she got it, she would run into her room and reach to her favorite pot, which she called her fun jar. It was the first place she put her money, and Maya loved watching it fill up, knowing that it was for all the treats and fun things she could buy. Maya would spend it all on sweets, new toys, and whatever caught her eye. She'd buy candy on her way home from school, a new game when she saw one on sale, or a toy she just had to have. Every month, the fun jar would empty quickly, and Maya felt like the happiest girl in the world. But Maya didn't think much about saving for the future, or preparing for emergencies. After all, she'd always get more pocket money next month, right? One Saturday afternoon, Maya was hanging out with her friends at the park. They were playing tag, climbing on the jungle gym, and eating ice cream together. Then, suddenly, Maya remembered something important. She had totally forgotten.
Oh no! The school field trip is coming up in a week. I need money for that, and it's lunch and for the gift shop at the zoo.
Maya's face fell as she quickly ran home to check her fun jar. She was sure she had enough money for the trip, but when she opened the jar, it was empty. She felt surprised and thought hard, where did all my money go? Then she realized she had spent it all. The candy, the toys, the video games, it was all gone. Her heart sank thinking, how is she going to pay for the trip now? She felt terrible and a little helpless. She couldn't ask her parents for extra money. They had already given her the allowance for the month. Maya decided to try and figure out a way to get the money she needed. "I will definitely find a way," she thought to herself with strong determination in her eyes. First, she ran to her parents asking for money, hoping they'd say yes.
Mom, I need money for my school trip. Can you give me some?
Her mom looked at Maya and smiled kindly.
"Maya, you know we've always said you should plan ahead and save a little for important things like this. We can't give you extra money, but maybe you can think of something yourself."
Maya felt disappointed and thought, that's fine. She will try something else, her face full of resolve. Maya rushed back to her room and searched for her piggy bank, but after cracking it open, she found only a few small coins, which were not enough.
Okay, maybe I can borrow some money from my friends.
Maya quickly called up Sophie, her best friend, to check if she can borrow some money for the school trip from her, hoping Sophie might have extra.
Sorry, Maya, I already spent my allowance on a new phone case. You should have planned ahead, like I did.
Maya sighed and called a few more friends. One by one, they all told her the same thing. "I don't have any money left. I spent it on stuff already." Maya felt more and more frustrated. Why didn't I save? Why didn't I plan ahead? She thought, but she wasn't ready to give up yet. Then, Maya had another idea. I could sell something. What do I have that I don't need anymore? She rushed around her room looking for things to sell. She found a stack of old comic books she no longer read. So she set up a little stand outside her house with a sign, "Old comics for sale. Help me go on my school trip." A few neighbors stopped by and bought a couple of comics. Maya was happy since was able to make some money, but it wasn't enough to cover her whole trip. Maya needed more money. She said to herself, thinking, what else can she sell? But she couldn't think of anything else. After trying everything, Maya started to feel really down.
I don't think I'm going to be able to go on the trip after all.
That evening, Maya was sitting in the kitchen with her mom.
Mom, I tried so hard, but I still don't have enough money. I don't know what to do. I feel terrible.
Her mom smiled kindly.
"Maya, you've been working really hard to find a solution, and that's great. But what do you think you've learned from all this?"
I've learned that if I don't save money for important things, I might end up in a tricky situation. Like now. I'm stuck because I spent everything all at once.
That's right. Money isn't just for spending all at once on treats and toys. It's important to save for the things you really need, and for things that might come up unexpectedly. If you had a bit of money saved for emergencies, and some saved for your future goals, you wouldn't be in this situation.
So, I should save for things like this trip, and also for things that might happen later. Like if I need to buy a new bike or save for a special event, and I need to have a little saved just in case something surprising happens?
Exactly. And if you divide your money into different pots, you'll always be ready for whatever comes your way.
Next morning, Maya got up happily thinking of the important money lesson she had learned the day before. Maya placed 2 more jars with her fun jar and laid the purpose for each jar. Jar 1 was fun jar for fun things like treats, toys, and spending money. Jar 2 was oops pot for unexpected things that might come up. Jar 3 was big dream bag for saving up for big goals and dreams, like her future trip to the amusement park or a new bike. From that day on, Maya made sure to put her money into these 3 pots, and she stuck to her plan. The next time she needed money for something important, she had a little saved in her oops pot for emergencies, and she was able to add to her big dream bag for things she really wanted to save up for. And of course, Fun Jar was there for all the spends and fun every month as she likes. Maya didn't have to sell anything else or feel stressed about not having enough money anymore. And when the next school trip came around, Maya was fully prepared. She had money in her oops pot for surprises and extra spending, and she even saved a little extra for future dreams. Maya learned the magic of saving and how it could help her enjoy life without worries. She also realized that having a little money in different pots for different needs could make everything feel more fun and less stressful. And from that day forward, Maya was always ready for the next adventure, whether it was a field trip, a big dream, or just a fun treat.
Thanks for watching.